Maddie Moher. Number 7, Anna Christensen. Number 10, Ashley Hamister. Number 12, Emma Casebold. Number 13, Mia Freeze. Number 15, Mallory Duggan. The assistant coaches are Christy Sevening, Betsy Downing, Haley
State volleyball tournament. We've got the Cedar Rapids Jefferson Jayhawks getting ready to take on the Linn-Mar Lions here in Class 5A, and both teams hoping to advance to the semifinals, as Ankeny Centennial and Cedar Falls already have. Cedar Rapids Jefferson comes in the number 4 seed, 37-6 on the year. Linn-Mar, number 5 seed at 31-9. We will talk more about these teams and get this one underway in just a moment, as you're watching state volleyball on the IGHSAU digital network, powered by Mid-American Energy, Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. But right now, we're going to just let you enjoy the courtside opening ceremony festivities as they introduce the teams, the non-starter, starters, head coaches, and assistant coaches.
Number 15, Cassidy Boucher. Number 16, Olivia Eichhorn. Number 27, Megan Prohaska. And number 29, Riley Wallingford. The assistant coaches are Andrew Rambo, Haley Norton, and Abby Rambo. Let's meet the starter. Number 3, Maddie Baxter. Number 7, Allie Krause. Number 18, Maggie Peters. Number 20, Lindsay Culver. Number 21, Sydney Klobeck. Number 22, Peyton Rakovich. Number 10 is the libero, Kaylee Donner. The head coach is Amy and Will Norton. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for the match are first referee John Mount, second referee Kent Kosher. The line judges are Chris Armstrong and Steve Rojas. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play volleyball.
All right, so there you have the courtside opening ceremonies for this 5A quarterfinal. And again, it is the Linn-Mar Lions and the Cedar Rapids Jefferson. One of these teams will advance on to the 5A semifinals on Thursday. Well, let's take a look at the starting lineups here, as we're just about ready to get the opening serve. So we don't have a whole lot of time to talk, but for Cedar Rapids Jefferson, starting lineups, by the way, brought to you by Buena Vista University, located in Storm Lake, Iowa. For Cedar Rapids Jefferson, it's Maddie Baxter, a 5'8 senior setter. Allie Kruse, a 5'5 junior defensive specialist. Kaylee Donner, a 5'6 senior libero. Cassidy Bosch, a 5'9 outside hitter. Maggie Peters, a 5'11 senior middle hitter. Lindsay Culver, a 5'11 senior outside. 5'9 senior Sydney Klobeck, outside hitter. And 6' senior Peyton Brakovich, a middle hitter. Cedar Rapids Jefferson has co-head coaches Will and Amy Norton. They've been coaching at Jefferson for 4 years, 9 years altogether, and they're making their second state tournament appearance. For the Linn-Mar Lions, they will start with Allison Paseric, who is a 5'7 senior defensive specialist. Tori Niemeyer, 5'8 senior outside hitter. 6'2 senior Megan Renner, she's the setter. 5'8 senior Ellie Von Lemden, outside hitter. Emily Strauss, a middle hitter, and a 5'10 junior. Anna Gorsuch, a 5'11 senior middle hitter. And Allison Figgenbaum, a 5'11 sophomore outside hitter. And Linn-Mar, coached by Teresa Bear, 29 years coaching, 6 at Linn-Mar. And of course, Linn-Mar, a semifinal team a year ago. So your starting lineups brought to you by Buena Vista University, located in Storm Lake, Iowa. Buena Vista University, the center of the action. You'll have to see it to believe it. My name is Jamie Brockman. I'm joined courtside by Zarin Egestal, and we are underway in this 5A quarterfinal. And it is Linn-Mar out to the quick 2-0 lead here.
Yeah, absolutely. Linn-Mar getting a couple of points in there. And this one's going to be loud, Jamie, because both these two teams are rivals. They play each other throughout the year in the same conference, and I don't think they like each other very much.
Always fun when you get a rivalry at the state tournament.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Adds to the atmosphere and the excitement. So, yeah, they've played each other for sure.
A couple of times this year, yep.
Yep, I believe Linn-Mar won both of those, if I'm not mistaken.
And that one's going to be a point for Jayhawks, and they go down 2-0 right away, but they get back-to-back points. That one on a lift up front from Tori Niemeyer, the senior for Linn-Mar.
Jayhawks of Cedar Rapids Jefferson, they're in the white tops with the black bottoms. Linn-Mar in the red tops with the black bottoms. 2-2 early on here, set number 1, 5A quarterfinal. Outside to the left, deep back row. Dug up now to the left for Jefferson. They're able to put it down. That is Sydney Klebeck, the 5'9 senior.
Yeah, what a play by her as she was able to get it down. And getting the point, Jefferson, the higher seed here, they take a 3-2 lead.
Jefferson making their 10th trip to the state volleyball tournament.
Linn-Mar gets back into the scoring column there with a service error on Jefferson, and it's 3-3 now between the two teams.
Now Linn-Mar to serve. Here's the set. Outside right, dug up, blocked back at Jefferson, then they put it down. Oh, just long. That was close.
Yeah, very close to that line, but our line judge, who's got the eagle eye right down the back line, says, nope, it missed the line, it's out.
4-3 now, Linn-Mar with the advantage. Miscommunication on the serve receive, but Jefferson able to retrieve it, rebound, and return. Here's quick set to the middle, block back to Linn-Mar. Now they go outside left, over the blocker, dug up. Return from the right for Jefferson. Now to the right for Linn-Mar, cross court, and it's down for Emily Strauss, the 5'10 junior middle hitter.
Good play there by Strauss. She found the open lane, she put it in. You talked about communication. This is the part of the match where it can be hard because they're giving starting lineups and stuff over on court number 2, so it's tough for the teams to be able to hear.
Linn-Mar 5, Cedar Rapids Jefferson 3.
Ball is out.
I think she was outside the antenna there, possibly.
Oh, yeah, it hit the antenna. And that's an automatic out once it hits that antenna.
Yep, can't go around the antenna, and that one clipped it. So 6-3, Linn-Mar with the lead, making a run here. Set number 1. To the middle, blocked by Linn-Mar. Right back at him, though, by Jefferson. Now to the right for the Lions. Jefferson with the return. Lions setting it up. Here come the Jayhawks from the right. Cross court, that is wide.
Yeah, that one's going to miss, and that makes it a 4-point game now as the Linn-Mar Lions in the red have jumped down to an early lead.
4 straight, I think, for Linn-Mar now.
Yeah,
we were tied at 3.
Yep.
Right up at the net, and point goes to Linn-Mar. Net violation called against Cedar Rapids Jefferson there in that flurry at the net. So the Jayhawks take timeout. 8-3, 5 straight points scored by the Linn-Mar Lions, and they are out in front here in set number 1. So now we can talk a little bit about these matchups here
exactly.
now that we have a moment. So as you said, these are two teams that have played each other twice this year. They're in the same conference. They're rivals. Big crowd here from both schools, and we talk about Cedar Rapids Jefferson, no stranger to the U.S. Cellular Center, 10th trip to the state tournament.
Yeah, Cedar Rapids Jefferson making their 10th trip under the co-head coach, as you mentioned, with Will and Amy Norton, and they have had some success here at Jefferson in just a couple of years. Haven't been here very long, but they've had some success. 37-6 for the Jayhawks so far this year. Second straight trip, as you mentioned,
and they've
here to the U.S. Cellular Center.
Yeah, they were, and they've got 6 girls on this squad that are college commits. That is outstanding. Collegiate volleyball, Maddie Baxter committed to Drake, Kaylee Donner to UNI, Rhea George committing to Tennessee Tech, Peyton Brakovich and Maddie Peters will play for Kirkwood, Sydney Klebeck, an Indian Hills signing.
So Linn-Mar's going to get another point right here, but you talked about those 3 that are going to junior college. and they're going to get some good looks when they get to junior college and then get into the big D1, some of those Power 5 conference schools.
Run continues here for the Lions of Linn-Mar. 6 straight. They lead 9-3. Jayhawks need an answer here. They retrieve the initial serve receive, and they return. Outside right, cross court, dug up. Defense right there, but apparently a lift maybe, or a double hit on the receive.
Yeah.
On the dig attempt.
So that's going to go to Linn-Mar again, and now it's jumped out to a 7-point lead. What will and Amy do here?
A lot of these Linn-Mar points have been errors against the Jayhawks where they're giving them the point. There's another one on the serve receive. Went backwards, couldn't chase it down.
Yeah, exactly, and we talked about the serve receives. They got to be able to receive the serves, and they got to be able to set something up. Now they're down 11-3.
37-6 overall for the Jayhawks, but tough first set here in the early going. 11-3 Linn-Mar. Oh, there's a mistake by Linn-Mar.
Yep, miscommunication. You got two girls going after the same ball, and nobody able to hit it cleanly. It's going to go into the Linn-Mar bench, and Coach Teresa Bear is just going to say, settle down, we're okay.
Linn-Mar comes in 31-9, 7-0 in the MCV Valley Conference this year.
Big block there for Jefferson. As it will go back to the Linn-Mar side, they're going to set it up once again, and again another big block there for Jefferson.
This time they go over top the block, deep to the back, and Jefferson returns. Linn-Mar sets up again on the slide to the right, over into the net between the courts, and it's a kill and point for the Lions. 12-4, Linn-Mar leads it. They're on a 9-1 run, and that kill was Anna Gorsuch, a 5'11 senior.
That crowd is just electric off to our left-hand side here for Linn-Mar.
Trouble receiving, but they do return. Jefferson. Linn-Mar now way over to the left. Powers it through the double block.
Yeah, just weren't able to get the hands in the right position. They were a little bit, I think, too far away from the net. I think they need to be a little bit closer to the net there to be able to get the block and get it back on the Lions side.
13-4. Lions running here. Set number 1. Back set right side. Off the block. Dug up. Back row return by the Lions. Nice dig there by Jefferson. They go to their left. Cross court. Another nice dig. Return from the back, and it sails long. Sails long. That point goes to Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson gets another point now. They're going to try to slow down the run as the libero Haley Donner will serve here for Jefferson.
13-5, Linn-Mar leads. Right side return, nice dig, back row. Back row pushover. To the left again. And, yep, as I say, that one was touched at the net. It did go long, but it was off of Linn-Mar.
So point Jayhawks, 13-6 now the score.
Oh, beautiful serve right down to the court. Nice job to get that one up and keep it alive by Linn-Mar. Battle flurry at the net, and the tip out of bounds, point Linn-Mar.
You can always tell when it hits the antenna because the referee, he gives you a little twirl, twirl, twirl with the wand there and lets us know that it hit the antenna there out of bounds.
Back set to the right. Linn-Mar digs it up and returns. Quick set to the middle, and that one is wide into the Linn-Mar bench. 15-6. So it's a 12-3 run here by Linn-Mar since we were tied at 3. Jayhawks put that one down over there on the right side. Nice hard hit there.
Lindsay Colbeck there, the kill number 21, a senior, and 5'9" for the Jayhawks. As they will serve again, and it's a 15-7 ball game.
Here's the setup attack left side. Middle now, tip over, but wide. Got it up over the block, but a little too wide on it.
Yeah, that one hit by the North Florida commit Peyton Brockovich, a senior in there. for the Jayhawks.
16-7 Linn-Mar. Left side attack. Dug up back row by Linn-Mar. Miscommunication, double hit there.
Yep, two girls, same spot.
Yep, both hit it at the same
Doesn't work
time.
very well.
Communication breakdown. 16-8. Linn-Mar leads, but Jefferson now with a few straight points. 3 straight.
Absolutely.
Left side. That one didn't work there over on the corner and went backwards. It'll be a point for the Lions, ending the 3-point run there by Cedar Rapids Jefferson. 17-8. Lions get the serve back, and they have the lead. Set number 1 in best of 5.
You know, another miscommunication play there by Jefferson, but it actually works out in their favor as they get Linn-Mar all confused. That almost fell down on the Jefferson side before it even developed anything, but it ends up developing into a point for Jefferson, and we make it 17-9.
Jefferson to serve. Linn-Mar setting it up over to the left, and that one is out of bounds, wide.
So another point back to the Jayhawks, only a 7-pointer now. They're one of those teams that will make runs and can make runs if they want to try to get back here in set 1.
Wow. you ain't going to stop that one.
But not with the power there of Megan Renner. Unbelievable. Senior at 6'2". She winds up and sends that one down to the basement.
237 kills for Renner entering the tournament. That one with authority.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And now she's going to serve, too.
All-tournament team member a year ago, Renner. And going on to Purdue next season, Big Ten.
Yeah, I can see why. I can see why she's going to be in the Big Ten and going to be a very good athlete for the Boilermakers next year.
Point to Linn-Mar, or to Jefferson, rather, 18-11. They're still within 7, but they can get a little bit of a run here. Deep serve. Nice pass up to the setter. And that sets that up.
Anna Gorsuch, a senior at 5'11", and I think she just had at least a 28-inch vertical there as she went up to get that one. Unreal.
Again, it all started with the serve receive, though. Perfect
Yeah.
up the setter, which allowed him to set that up. Trouble there on the serve receive, but Jefferson able to return. Right side attack now, and down. That is Emily Strauss, 5'10" junior. Her 3rd kill. Timeout Jayhawks. 3 straight now scored by Linn-Mar. They lead it 20-11. The leaders start at Central College, and scholar athletes succeed on the court and in the classroom. In the past year, 112 Central College student athletes received academic all-conference recognition. Learn how to be more than a spectator by visiting www.central.edu. That's central.edu. Our substitutions today are being brought to you by IMT Insurance. We won't catch every single substitution that's made. Sometimes they're pretty fast and furious, but IMT Insurance, they serve Iowans since 1884, and you can be worry-free with IMT. Visit IMTINS.com today.
So heading back out here, it's 20-11 as Linn-Mar, the Lions, lead over the Jayhawks. We mentioned both from the MVC conference, and both of these conference foes fighting for a spot to play in the semifinals.
Good serve receive that time. Good set. Off the block, dug up by Linn-Mar. Quick set to the middle. Linn-Mar couldn't put it down. Back to the Lions. Push, dump there on the setter. Jefferson returns. Back row return by Linn-Mar. Setting it up here for Jefferson. Off the block. The block was there, but couldn't put it back at the Jayhawks, so it'll be a point Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah, good play there. They saw the block near the sidelines, and instead of hitting in the middle of the two blockers, they hit it to the outside blocker so it would go out of bounds. Good play there by Jefferson.
20-12. Slide to the right. Dug up. Jefferson inside that back line. Perfect placement on that spike and kill.
Just lays it in right on the fairway court symbol, and it's 20-13 here on court number 1 in our quarterfinal number 2.
Lindsay Culver with that last kill for the Jayhawks. Right side, tipping it over. Linn-Mar right back at him by the Jayhawks. Back to the right side, off the top of the blockers. And rolled down her hand there. She tried to return it from that 10-foot line into the net.
Just couldn't quite get it, and 4 hits doesn't work here in volleyball.
21-13. Linn-Mar leads it, set number 1 in this best of 5A quarterfinal. Right side attack, right down the line, but wide.
That's one of those, again, where you try to get risky and send it down the line, or do you send it to the middle of the court and let Linn-Mar receive? They decided to go down the line, and just not enough.
Linn-Mar now to serve. Quick set to the middle, right over top of the blocker, and dumps it right in the middle.
Yeah, goes off the foot there of Renner, and she's just not able to get a hand down there, only a foot, which also does not work.
Maggie Peters with that point for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Skims off the top of the net there on the serve, picked up by Linn-Mar. That one sails long from the right side, off the arm of Emily Strauss. Back to a 7-point differential here in set number 1, 22-15 in favor of Linn-Mar. Jefferson to serve. Right side, dug up, back row. Left side for Jefferson. Trying to go cross court, and they're going to call a touch on Linn-Mar. Point goes to Jefferson. Linn-Mar and their fans don't agree.
Yeah, no, you could probably hear them in the background. Linn-Mar, the Lions, they do not agree with that one, but what the referee says goes.
Here's Linn-Mar setting it up, tipping it right over top of the block for the point.
Good effort there by Cedar Rapids Jefferson as Kaylee Donner, the senior libero, she got down doing the tilt-a-whirl once again. Not able to get enough of it.
That was Renner. And then a bullet serve by Renner, and then look at that. Cedar Rapids Jefferson showing they've got some power as well at the net with Sydney Quebec.
Yeah, she's also got some height in there as well for Linn-Mar. Another one that's got some height.
Quebec, her 4th kill of this first set. 23-17. Linn-Mar leads, and the serve sails long.
See, that was a big crucial point there because Jefferson has made this thing a ball game. It was 23-17. They were right back in it, but now a 24 match set, and you can hear the Linn-Mar fans getting hyped behind us.
Serving for game point in set number 1. Good recovery by Jefferson, almost an ace serve to end it. Here's Linn-Mar with the tip.
In the net.
In the net.
Oh, double hit, excuse me.
Well, it could have been either way.
Yeah, the net's rattling there. I thought they were going to call it in the net, but double hits the call, and 24-18, Jefferson stays alive.
So Jefferson needs to make a big run here. They've got to score 6 straight to tie it. Here's the set to Renner, blocked at the net. Beautiful by Quebec. Quebec says, you know what, you may be going to Purdue, but I got some talent of my own.
Absolutely, as she gets in there, and she blocks that one back. Good effort there by Quebec.
24-19. Linn-Mar on game point here. They set it out to the left. Took a little off that one, dug up by the Jayhawks. They go to their left, push it deep in the back. Now right side, off the block, and it's down by Megan Renner.
Well, in the end, she wins out anyway, and Linn-Mar wins the set. First set, 25-19, but don't count Jefferson out. They will be back.
1 set down, and it goes to Linn-Mar Lions. 25-19 in this best of 5A quarterfinal. You are watching state volleyball here on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy, Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. We'll take a break. We'll be back with set number 2 coming up.
pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Whether it's Meatball Monday, Taco Tuesday, Wednesday Wing Night, or Love Me Tenderloin Thursday, Friday Fish Dinner, Saturday Stir Fry, or savory Sunday strips, the only place to get your meat is from Fairway. Farm fresh, premium quality, butcher cut, Fairway Meat and Grocery. It's what we're all about.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Center on the IGHSAU Digital Network powered by MidAmerican Energy. My name is Jamie Brockman. I'm joined courtside by Zarin Eggestall. We're glad to have you with us here on this Tuesday afternoon. Hope you're staying warm out there. It's cold and windy around the state of Iowa today.
Yeah, and the rain coming down as well. Oh, we just can't get away from the rain, can we?
No. At least it's not white yet, though.
Yeah, oh, that's a good thing. There's still plenty of crops that need to come out of the ground before that turns white.
So we're going to set number 2 in this 5A quarterfinal. Linn-Mar wins the first set 25-19. Looking at the stats, it's fairly obvious Linn-Mar is going to Emily Strauss frequently. They set her up 12 times. She had 4 kills in that first set. And then Cedar Rapids Jefferson, they're mixing it up fairly well between Culver and Quebec. They set up Quebec 13 times. They went to Culver 12, and Quebec put it down 4 times compared to 3 for Culver. So, those are the girls that are getting most of the action so far on both sides of the net. Now we switch sides.
Which gets hostile for the opposing teams because now we have huge student sections. Both Linn-Mar and Jefferson, there is not a single seat left in either of the student sections. And now they're looking straight down at the opposing school. It's going to rattle them a little bit.
All right, so Cedar Rapids Jefferson will serve to start the second set. Down 1-0 in the best of 5. Linn-Mar back set to the right.
And just a struggle right away for Jefferson. She was not expecting Maddie Baxter, not expecting the ball to come that hard.
Anna Gorsuch with the kill. 1-0 Linn-Mar. Dump over, nice. Great decision there to dump that, and perfect open spot of the court. You saw the back row diving for it, couldn't get there for Linn-Mar.
Yeah, Jefferson really needed that point. They can't get down big again here to Linn-Mar to start off set 2.
1-1. Quebec now to serve. Here's the set, left side. And that's down by Emily Strauss. You see the size up front. Emily Strauss at 5'10", and you've got Megan Renner at 6'2" up there. And Gorsuch is 5'11".
Yeah, a lot of size up front for the Lions. And they're still showing it as we have a little sweat, I believe, that we're going to be cleaning up. You don't want anybody running out after a volleyball and slipping and falling, hurting themselves or doing it. If they're going to go down to the floor, you want to make sure it's on their own power going after a volleyball.
I love the black and pink court.
Oh, it looks great.
Yeah, they brought those in last year here at the U.S. Cellular Center. And, of course, you got the pink for IGHSAU, the Iowa girl.
Yep. And it looks great. Goes well with that black, shaded by the basketball kind of wood finish behind that. So it looks phenomenal for the courts.
Again, 2 courts playing simultaneously here in the quarterfinals and semifinals with a big net coming down from the ceiling to the floor separating the two. And there's a block at the net. Great net play again up front by Linn-Mar.
Yeah, the Lions getting back out up front as they jump out to a 3-1 lead here in set number 2. They want to try to run with this thing. Jefferson going to try to minimize the damage.
Linn-Mar serve, great serve. Jefferson returns. Now the set and the kill left side. Gorsuch.
That is just nasty there by Gorsuch. And there's just, it's kind of how he talked about in the first set. There's no way to return a serve or an attack when they attack it that hard.
Gorsuch, her 5th kill already. Jefferson on the left side, and they put it through the block. They got a little bit of a touch on it, and then it dropped in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. Jefferson getting themselves a point now, making it 4-2 as they trail in sets here and now, and also in points as they trail by 2. It's 4-2.
Cassidy Bosch with the kill for the Jayhawks. Back set to the right, tip over. Nice quick reaction on defense there by Jefferson to dig it up. Back to the Lions. They go to the left. And recovery returned by Jefferson. Another nice dig there by Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Nice dig by, great quick reaction there by Linn-Mar to get that back over to Jefferson, and then Jefferson sails it long on the return.
Now Jefferson did not agree with that. They thought it landed on that line, but that referee, he's got the eagle eye right down that line, and so he says out.
5-2 Linn-Mar. Gorsuch serves. Left side attack, and that one down for the Jayhawks.
That one might have gone out, and I don't think that it was the plan of Anna Gorsuch to touch that, but as she was spinning around trying to let it go, she tapped it with the hand to go straight down. That's a point, Jefferson.
Again, that's Bochy with the kill. And that one will go for a point by Ellie von Lemden, 5'8 senior. Wasn't pretty, just kind of a bad late reaction there by the Jayhawks, but it's a point.
Yeah, Jayhawks should have let that one go to the back row and let Kolbeck get it. She was ready for it, and it tips over her hands.
6-3, favor of Linn-Mar. There's a block at the net by the Lions, but it lands out of bounds.
Yeah, there's the power of North Florida next year there for the Jayhawks, getting the big block off the hands of Linn-Mar and back out of bounds.
6-4. Linn-Mar leads it by 2 here in set number 2. They won the first set 25-19. Set to Renner. Soft little touch dug up by Jefferson. Back to the Lions.
Linn-Mar's fans wanted a lift there.
And that's Allison Fagenbaum, the 5'11 sophomore. Put that one through.
So they get the point either way. They wanted the lift on the earlier attack from Jefferson. They don't get it, but they get the kill.
7-4 Linn-Mar. Overpass on the serve receive. Linn-Mar tried to dump it down, couldn't. And Jefferson returns it, and Linn-Mar can't dig it up.
Nope.
So point to the Jayhawks. I tell you though, these serves of Linn-Mar are just, they're they're right down at your toes.
Yeah, they're meticulous. They're drop serves. They go straight down. It's like a curveball.
7-5, Jayhawks are within 2. And that one is wide on the return from the back row by Linn-Mar. So Jayhawks within 1 now, 7-6.
Yeah, Coach Will Norton, he wants to let co-coach Will Norton letting the girls know they're right in this.
Back row return coming from Linn-Mar. Here's the set. Tip over, dug up by the Lions. Back row return again. Ooh, nice dump there by Jefferson. Didn't fool Linn-Mar though. Back to the Lions, still going.
And a double hit looks like it's going to be called.
Yeah, I believe that is. So the point goes to Jefferson.
We're tied at 7.
On the error there by Linn-Mar. That ties it up 7-7. Good run here by Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Back row return again. Air mails that one long. And the Jayhawks have battled back to take the lead.
Their first lead of the entire match. Didn't have a lead at all in set 1. Now they come out here in set 2 and they take the lead.
8-7. Ace serve.
And they are pumped up along that Jefferson sidelines. And timeout Linn-Mar as Jefferson is excited. They're to our right-hand side. You can probably hear and feel the excitement inside the U.S. Cellular Center.
Kylie Baker, I believe, with that ace serve and forcing Linn-Mar to take a timeout, 9-7. So what are you seeing different in this Jayhawk run here? What are they doing differently and that they're finding spots to take advantage of Linn-Mar?
It looks like they have a little bit more excitement, and that's showing well with their court play. Now, in the first set, they were excited to start this thing at the first, but Linn-Mar was able to get a couple of points. Jefferson had those nerves, had a couple of errors. Once Jefferson got down to the first set, they were in trouble because they didn't have that excitement that they had. Now they've got that excitement back. Coach Will Norton, he's jumping up and down. The girls are jumping up and down. They're moving their feet more. They're putting their hands where they need to be. They're blocking balls. They're getting serves. This is where Jefferson needs to stay if they want to keep this run going.
So Cedar Rapids Jefferson leading 9-7 coming out of the Linn-Mar timeout. That's a set number 2 in the best of 5. Linn-Mar won the first set. Miscue there on the set attempt. It was over the net. Linn-Mar taps it back. Now the Lions setting up their attack. They go to the left. Blocked and dug up by Jefferson. And look at that. Hey, it wasn't the most power hit, but it dropped.
And it's enough to get it to go down 10-7 is the lead now for Jefferson as they will serve again with Baxter.
That was Sydney Klebeck again, the 5'9 senior. She has 5 kills in this match so far. There's Klebeck again. And it's a point for the Jayhawks again. Wow, what a run here by Cedar Rapids Jefferson. 11-7. Of course, these are two very even teams, 4 and 5 seeds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the set to the left, tipping it up. Blockers couldn't rebound quick enough to try to dig that up.
Yeah, that one just goes down, gets down to the floor, and Jefferson not able to get enough hands in there to save it. But they're still fired up. They're still jumping around down there.
11-8. That serve in the net.
That'll help out. As they now lead by 4, as they're going to try to make their own runs here in set 2.
Winner moving on to the 5A semifinals. Linn-Mar was there a year ago. Back set off the slide to the right. Didn't get set up there for the power hit. And then Klebeck has it rolled on her arm into the net.
Yeah, so Linn-Mar will get the point there, 12-9. Like you said, the winner goes on to the semifinals. They better bring their game because they're going to get that Cedar Falls team we saw in our last game.
12-9. Back set to the middle. Dug up, Linn-Mar returning. Just over the top of the blockers there in the middle. They drop it in there for the point. Now you've got the Penn State recruit Renner going back to serve.
Yeah, she's been all over the court tonight. She's been killing, blocking, and now serving.
There's Klebeck through the block. Another kill for Klebeck, her 6th.
Yeah,
13-10.
They're not going to let her serve very long, though. As you mentioned, Klebeck gets the kill there, and now she will serve.
Back set taken in the middle, dug up by Jayhawks. Klebeck returns from the back. Left side again. And Klebeck couldn't quite get there, diving for it, had the arm out, but couldn't retrieve it.
Yeah, good play there by Linn-Mar. You know, once again, we talk about the eyes and the vision. There's only one person in the court that could even come close to that. That was Klebeck. That's where they hit the ball, and she was not able to get it.
Tori Niemeyer with the kill. Right side attack with authority that time. Hard hit by Lindsay Culver, 5'11 senior for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, Culver winds up and just hammers that one.
14-11. Cedar Rapids Jefferson. After trailing early in the second set, have come back. And there's great net play over the left side for the block.
Yeah, absolutely, and huge play once again for Cedar Rapids Jefferson, getting them to extend their lead a little bit here. 15-11. Now they got to try to make a little bit of a run. They need to take over this game.
The serve. Oh, that one's going to sail over into the net.
As Lions will get that one. Von London there for the Lions.
15-12. Cedar Rapids Jefferson still leading. Linn-Mar serving. Right up at the net. And that's going to be a violation. Net violation there on the Jayhawks.
So 15-13 as Linn-Mar has made this one back into a little bit of a contest. 15-13, it's only a 2-point run.
So here's the serve. Quebec takes it. Right side, another hard hit. Nice dig there in the back row by the Lions. Back to the Jayhawks. Still can't put it down. Linn-Mar returns. Another opportunity here for Cedar Rapids Jefferson from the middle, and they put it down right in that fairway logo in the back.
Yeah, they were able to get the kill after you mentioned a very good dig by Anna Gorsuch. That one could be, it'll be definitely a nominee for our Kruger Seeds kill of the match. What a dig. Or excuse me, a dig of the match.
Yep.
What a dig there by Gorsuch.
16-13, Cedar Rapids Jefferson in a thrilling set 2. Blocked at the net. And point Jayhawks. Boy, they're playing very tough at the net right now defensively.
They are, and that one just goes out and able to get a point for Jefferson once again.
They serve, leading 17-13. Back set to the right. Put it right through and into the middle there in the open spot of the floor. That's Strauss, I think. Yep, Strauss with the kill.
So Linn-Mar gets back onto the scoreboard now, but they still trail by 3 here in set number 2.
Sixth kill of this match for Strauss. Nice quick set. You are not going to stop that. Man, when they time it that well, Peyton Brakovich, 6-foot senior, perfection right there.
Oh my goodness, is she good. Wow, that was hammered.
18-14. It's her third kill. Linn-Mar dug up. Return. And out of bounds. That was Quebec over on the left side.
So Linn-Mar gets to 15 now, 18-15 the score, as Jefferson leads the Linn-Mar Lions.
Jefferson setting it up over to the left. Quebec denied at the net. Stuffed as you've got Renner over there, and she blocked it right back at her.
So the Lions will serve once again after getting another point. Von London.
I always love when you've got one team's best hitter going against the other team's best blocker.
Yeah, absolutely. Sets up for a class action match there.
That one sails wide down the line, so it's a point to the Jayhawks. 19-16, Cedar Rapids Jefferson clinging to a 3-point lead here in set number 2. We played at 25. You must win by 2. And that's a crucial mistake there, serving in the net.
Yeah, just a tough play there from Kylie Baker. Baker had some good serving earlier. She's the one that got him in a little bit of a run, but just a tough one right into the net there for Baker.
19-17. This is a big point of this second set. Quebec finds the opening in the back. Another kill for Quebec. That's her 7th so far in this match.
Yeah, another good rebound play by Jefferson. That's what they're doing well here in this one. They lose a point. They're not losing 6 points. They're losing 1 point, then they're getting it back.
20-17. Nice serve right down to the floor, picked up by Linn-Mar. Push at the net, partially blocked and tipped. Jefferson on the return, Quebec off the fingertip of the blockers. Late reaction. I think they thought they had it. I think the middle and back players thought they had it blocked up front, and they didn't.
Yeah, referee.
And it dropped.
Yeah, referee came in quickly down into the black area and said, nope, that was down. And so we're going to see a timeout called here by Teresa Blair of Linn-Mar. She wants to settle things down a little bit.
21-17, Cedar Rapids Jefferson leading by 4 over Linn-Mar in the second set, trying to even up this match at 1 set apiece. So 4 points away here. This is where, really you can't afford mistakes right now for Jefferson. You've got to make Linn-Mar earn their points here if they're going to score. You can't let them back in this, only 4 points away from winning.
Yeah, both of us, we've been to volleyball before. All these girls have been to volleyball before. They know how tough it is to win 3, 4, and 5 to be able to win a match. So they know they need to win 2 here to keep things going. Linn-Mar knows, again, the same way, but just the opposite. They know that it would be hard for Jefferson to win 3, 4, and 5. So they want to win 1 and 2 and get within 1 set of the Class 5A semifinals.
All right, 21-17, Cedar Rapids Jefferson in the white with the serve and the lead. Linn-Mar in the red and black. Here's the serve. Nice pass up the center. Back set to the right. Off the slide. It goes off the Jefferson blockers and drops.
Yeah,
and
Jefferson,
the point goes to Linn-Mar.
Yeah, Jefferson wasn't able to get enough on it to put it towards the back row players to save it. Just stayed in the front row. There was nobody left to go after that volleyball.
Now, though, for Linn-Mar, you've got Renner serving, so she's in the back. Quick set. Couldn't put it down. Here's Renner from the back. Dug up. Quebec now from her left. Tip right back to her. Overpass, and wow! Right there is Anna Gorsuch. Taking advantage of the miscue on the pass.
Wow, absolutely hammers that one.
So two straight points here. 2 straight points here for Linn-Mar, and it's 21-19 now, and we're going to have a timeout taken, I believe, by Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson using their first timeout here of the set. They want to talk things over because, yes, they have had a lead, but it's 21-19. It's anybody's set still.
All right, so you're watching state volleyball here on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy, the Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. We're glad you're with us. 5A quarterfinals. Number 4 and 5 seeds here, Linn-Mar and Cedar Rapids Jefferson. No strangers to each other. Linn-Mar won the first set 25-19, and Cedar Rapids Jefferson coming back after trailing early in the second set and trying to close it out here. They lead 21-19, but 2 straight points for Linn-Mar before the timeout. They're not going down easy in this second set. Earlier in the opening round, or the opening matches of this 5A quarterfinals, top-ranked Cedar Falls sweeps Waukee 3-0, and then second seeded Ankeny Centennial won, I think, 3-1 over Dowling. So it's Ankeny Centennial already in. They'll play the winner of West Des Moines Valley and Ankeny, who are playing over on the other floor right now. The winner of this will play the number 1 seed defending state champion Cedar Falls, who's now won 74 straight matches. And out of the timeout, Cedar Rapids Jefferson gets a point, 22-19.
Yeah, absolutely. Big point there from Jefferson.
Back at it. Tip over. Now Linn-Mar trying to answer. They tip it over the initial block. Dug up. Here's the return, left side. Hard hit, but nice dig, back row. Blocked at the net. Back to Linn-Mar. Back row attack. Dug up by Jefferson, left side. Still going on this point. Down the line and in the back corner.
Wow, Jefferson got out of the way because they thought for sure that was heading to the hardwood, but instead it stays in the black, and that is a point for Linn-Mar.
Tori Niemeyer found the only spot that was open, and that was the very back corner. 22-20, Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Here they are on the right side, tip over. Nice diving dig there to keep it alive. Now they dump it back over to Linn-Mar. And Linn-Mar over to the right side. That one is, it looked long. The line judge says no. Oh, yep, now they say it was long. So the initial call was it was in, and the coaches were going nuts.
Yeah, the line judge said it was in, but the referee number 1 up top, he's the one that has the final say. He's our number 1 official. He says, nope, that one was out from my view.
And I believe that was the right call. So 23-20, Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Linn-Mar needs an answer right here. Nice dig and return by Jefferson. Linn-Mar, left side, dug up. Linn-Mar pushing, deep back row. Now to the left side, blocked at the net. Wow, Linn-Mar refusing to go down. Some great digs defensively, and then the block at the net there to get the point.
Linn-Mar knows how crucial these points are right now, and they are not wasting a single one of them. 1 point could be detrimental to them.
23-21. Jefferson. There's Quebec from the back row. Right at the chest, but dug up. Now Jefferson returned, blocked again, but that one sails out of bounds off the blockers. Boy, they're timing the hits well over there, but that one just had the arm up at the wrong angle, and it sailed over to the net between the courts. So it's set point here for the Jayhawks, 24-21.
And you can hear their fans up and cheering. They want this set.
The return by Linn-Mar dug up. Left side, Jefferson puts it down in the back, and they win set number 2. 25-21. 25-21, your final in set number 2. Cedar Rapids Jefferson with the win, and they even up the match 1 set apiece.
Yeah,
so,
incredible there for Jefferson. It was a crucial set. They knew it. Everybody in the arena in the U.S. Cellular Center knew it, and they came out and they played very well in set 2.
How about the defense we saw there in that second set? Both sides late. So, all right, well, you're watching state volleyball on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy on the Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. We will take a break, and we'll be back with set number 3 coming up.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea,
An afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
All you have to do, you just have to get their feet here on the pavement and bing. Being in Des Moines, you just get it through the experience.
I'm a fan of a lot of our fast, casual cuisine.
A little theater, some great restaurants.
There's a lot going on musically.
If you can't find things to do in Des Moines,
you must be boring.
This is a magical place.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
And welcome back. Iowa Girls High School State Volleyball on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. My name is Jamie Brockman, joined courtside by Zarin Egestal. We're all tied up here in this 5-8 quarterfinal, 1 set apiece. Linn-Mar, winners of the first set, 25-19. And Cedar Rapids Jefferson with a thrilling set 2 victory, 25-21. And you know, Linn-Mar had him down early, and then Cedar Rapids Jefferson found another gear and really played well down the stretch in that second set.
Yeah, Jefferson needed that set, and Jefferson came out when they needed it. And then there was later on in the later part of the set that Linn-Mar made a run to try to steal that set away from Jefferson, and Jefferson said, nope, this is our set. We're going to take it. This is our hometown.
All right, so we go to the third set.
And speaking of that, it's a beautiful venue that we're in here at the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids. Couldn't ask for much better.
Yeah, recently remodeled and revamped the entire convention center area here just a few years ago. And if you haven't been in here in several years, you remember the old orange seats and stuff that, oh man, you won't even recognize the place. It is beautiful.
Beautiful sharp blue on the seats. It looks great.
So looking at some of the statistics so far in this match, Sydney Quebec, 9 kills for Jefferson, 6 for Cassidy Boshi. 8 kills for Anna Gorsuch of Linn-Mar, 7 for Emily Strauss. So some impressive numbers on both sides of the net. And Cedar Rapids Jefferson strikes first in set number 3.
Yeah, the biggest thing that stuck out for me in set number 1 was the 18 digs from Maddie Baxter and the 13 digs there from Donner. They need those digs all night long.
There's Quebec. It was initially dug up, but Linn-Mar didn't get the return.
Yeah,
so it's a 2-0 start.
Yeah, a little struggle there for Linn-Mar, trying to find that volleyball. A little miscommunication. Jefferson to the blazing start.
Here's the serve. Nice serve. Back row return by Linn-Mar. Back set to the right, tipping it over. Dug up, returned by Linn-Mar. Nice dig there. And returned by Jefferson. Renner now with the set, and it is blocked at the net and drops in on Linn-Mar.
Yeah, big block there for the Jayhawks. And check this out. They got a little pep talk after those first 2 sets, and they're pumped here for set number 3, the number 4 seed in Class 5A.
3-0 start here in set number 3 in favor of Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Oh, wow. That one looked like disaster, and somehow Anna Gorsuch got that to drop on the cross-court little tap there just to keep it alive. Wow. Bet she couldn't do that again if she tried. But then Linn-Mar gives the point right back as they serve it in the net on the service error. 4-1. Cedar Rapids Jefferson leading. And Sydney Quebec back to serve. Another block. Maggie Peters at the net. I tell you what, this net play by Jefferson is strong right now.
Oh, it's been incredible. Jefferson has just been absolutely stunning with their net presence, trying to keep that volleyball out of their side.
Linn-Mar looking for an answer, and they get it.
Yeah, that one, it's tough. You know, she went so high to get that ball up and over the top of the block. Not much you can do when you're going that high.
See some substitutions coming in and out, and our substitutions at the state volleyball tournament are brought to you by IMT Insurance, serving Iowans since 1884. You can be worry-free with IMT. Just visit IMTINS.com. 6-2 Jayhawks.
Yeah, Donner with a big kill there for the girls in white, and they get themselves a point.
Linn-Mar needs an answer again. They go to the left, and it rolled off the block of Jefferson across the top of the net and out of bounds. Point Linn-Mar.
So Strauss will serve now after a big point for Linn-Mar, trying to stop that run.
Von Lemden with that last kill for Linn-Mar, and trouble trying to dig that one up on the little tip of the net by Linn-Mar, so point goes to Jefferson. That's Lindsay Culver again. Her 4th kill of this match. 7-3, Cedar Rapids Jefferson with the advantage. Tied up 1-1 in this best of 5. There's the dump by Renner. Ooh. Jefferson returns, but out of bounds.
What an effort there by Jefferson trying to get it. Just not quite enough on it as it goes out of bounds. But what a play there by Jefferson.
7-4. Cedar Rapids Jefferson leads. Linn-Mar serves. Back set, right side on the slide. Right at the net, Renner tips it over top of everybody and finds the open hole.
Yeah, she finds it in the backcourt with just a tap over. Usually those tap overs are for a reset at the front of the court or maybe the middle court. She puts it all the way to the back.
7-5. Jayhawks lead, but Linn-Mar making a bit of a run now here. Trying to get back in this 3rd set. Here's the return. Linn-Mar setting up now left side over top of the block. Dug up. And there's the kill by Cassidy Boucher, excuse me. That is her 6th kill of this match. She's been very active for the Jayhawks.
Yeah, that one went out, but it was tipped by Linn-Mar, and so that's what our referee said. Otherwise, they would have gone to the Lions.
Nice deep serve. Renner with the set. Dug up, returned by, into the net.
See, that one's a tough one because Well, you can't go around the antenna. You have to go back inside. So she's hitting the ball from outside the antenna. She has to now hit it back inside the antenna, but over the net.
8-6. Jayhawks with the lead. Tip. Oh, man, that set it up for Renner, and she let him know she was there. Oh, wow.
You cannot let her get set. If she sets her feet and is able to get a good jump and a good power on it, there isn't anybody in the state that's going to stop a ball.
8-7. Linn-Mar is back within 1. And there's Quebec down the line, but it's wide. And we're tied in set number 3. 8-8.
Yeah, that one goes just behind the antenna there. Got close to tipping the line, but it was already behind the antenna, so it does not matter.
And that serve. Jefferson backed away. They thought it was going long, and it just dropped right on the line. So look at this. Big run by Linn-Mar. They regain the lead now, 9-8. Their first lead in this third set. Here's Quebec, and she sails that one wide.
Just a bit long there for Quebec, and a 2-point lead now for the Lions. And the winner of this set will take the match point lead.
And Jefferson able to tip it over. Here's the back set to the right. Dug up by Jefferson. Jefferson now quick set middle. Blocked back at him. Quebec now from the left. Wide again.
Just a little bit long.
I think maybe Jefferson's going to take time out here. Yes, they are.
Yep.
You can see the frustration starting to build and mount for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. And what a run by Linn-Mar. They lead it now 11-8 here in set number 3. And you're watching Iowa Girls State Volleyball on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, well, we'll keep it here. It's fine. But what a run here, Zarin, by Linn-Mar.
Yeah, absolutely. Linn-Mar has really opened it up. As you mentioned, the Jayhawks, they come in strong after closing out that first set. Then the Jayhawks come in strong here on set number 2, but the Lions say, hey, we're still in this. We're right back in it, and have raced down to their own 3-point lead now. It's 11-8 Linn-Mar in this huge rivalry matchup. And this, we talked about it, both these teams, they know each other. They're both from right here in the Cedar Rapids area, but you can feel it. Like, I can feel inside, like you're a part of it. This game is just phenomenal between these two rival schools.
All right, here's the serve by Linn-Mar out of the timeout. Hugging that line. Jefferson sets up Quebec. Through the block, dug up. Back to Jefferson. Back to Quebec. This time she finds the open spot in the back. And she was getting really frustrated with a few hitting errors there on set attempts. And now that gets her a little pumped up.
Absolutely, absolutely. As the serving specialist, Baker, will come back in to serve here for Jefferson.
Renner goes back to get it. Tap at the net. Quebec returns a free ball. Renner, quick set. Tap over, dug up. Here's Quebec. She tips it up over the block. Great recovery there, though, by Renner up front. And then that one goes wide by Linn-Mar. Boy, that was a great dig up there, though, by Renner as she kind of fell down to her bottom and then was able to still tip that one back up, keep it alive.
Yeah, good play there by Linn-Mar.
11-10, Linn-Mar leads it by 1. Lions on the attack. Quebec off the block. Renner dumps it over. Great recovery by Jefferson. Renner, quick set. Nice dig. And no, not quite going to make it up there. They're going to get called for 4 hits, but great effort.
That's the second time in this match now we've seen a phenomenal attempt to get it back over for Jefferson. They got to get one of those to go.
Anna Gorsuch will get credit for that. The 5'11 senior, number 11 for Linn-Mar up front. Oh, what a serve. What a serve.
That one just
by
straight
Renner.
Down to the floor. Unbelievable.
Yeah. She is a tremendous everything, but she had 32 aces coming into the tournament. Adds another one right there. 13-10. Jefferson Here's right side, dug up. Jefferson, quick set, looking for that back corner, and they sail it long.
Yeah, that one just a bit long there. If they could have tapped that one in, that was the point they needed. Now it's out to a 14-point lead for the Lions.
Renner still serving. Quebec down the line, gets it to drop.
There we go. They've been working on that one. They've missed it 3 times now. Now they get it to go in. That one just barely skimming inside the antenna. Doesn't touch it, but they're barely skimming inside of it.
Sydney Quebec with her 21st kill of this match. 5'9" senior.
Gorsuch, a big kill there for Linn-Mar. Unreal, 15-11.
So 15-11 now Linn-Mar. Serve receive right up at the net.
Quick whistle.
Cedar really had no chance at that one, and points going to go to Linn-Mar.
In the net there, Jefferson was in the net, so point going to Linn-Mar.
Yeah, the serve receive came right up at the net, and the setter had no way to retrieve that one.
Right.
And that sails wide as they try the cross-court serve.
You know, and Baxter's been a really good setter for Jefferson so far in this match. She's done a very good job of trying to find those openings for Jefferson so far.
16-12. Linn-Mar leads it. Jefferson now on the attack. Right side. That's down for the kill.
Wow.
Lindsay Culver with authority that time.
Yeah, absolutely. That one crushed as the Jayhawks try to once again fight back into this match. It's 16-13.
And now Quebec to the back to serve. Nice dig there by the Jefferson defense. Tap it up over the top to the back. Quick set for Linn-Mar. Nice dig again, back row by Quebec. Can't get the spike to go down though. Tip over the top by Linn-Mar. Left side. Nope. Still going. Left side for Linn-Mar. Might have been ricocheted off the block a little bit there, but it dropped just inside the back line.
Just right on that line. It just boosh. Splash there for Linn-Mar.
And that's Ellie Von Limden with the kill. And that's her 5th. 17-13, Linn-Mar with a 4-point lead. Set number 3, we're tied 1-1. Block at the net, but out of bounds. Off the block of Linn-Mar.
Yeah, that one just getting off the block and into the second or third row here down on the floor. We haven't got one into our booth yet. I'm looking for a souvenir. Maybe we'll find one.
More substitutions in between the serves there, brought to you by IMT Insurance. And there's a kill right side for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. That's Cassidy Boshi. That's her 7th. She is really making big plays in this one when needed for Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah, big play there for her, and now Jefferson will serve once again.
Had 226 kills coming in. Oh, second only on the team to Quebec.
That one crushed there by Linn-Mar. That was number 8, Ellie Von Lemden, and she just crushes it right off the hands of libero, number 10, Kaylee Donner.
18-15, Linn-Mar still with a 3-point lead. They serve. Right side, dug right on the line by Linn-Mar. Now the Lions on the return. Dug up. And here's, once again, Boshi with the kill on the left side for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. 18-16.
Wow, this is an incredible match here in our crucial set number 3. The winner of this one will have the set advantage.
Winner of this one takes on top seed, undefeated defending state champion Cedar Falls. Linn-Mar looking to go down the line, and they do. Ellie Von Lemden once again right down the line on the left side of the court.
She's been having a great set number 2 for Linn-Mar.
Her 7th kill of the match. She goes back to serve, 19-16. Linn-Mar leads. Back row attack by Jefferson. Dug up to the left side for Linn-Mar. Oh, man, they were right there, but they got a bad hit on it back into the back court into the like the media area.
Yeah, just tipped the hands there for Jefferson, and just a tough play.
So 20-16, Linn-Mar with the lead, and Jefferson takes timeout. We'll take one, too. You're watching State Volleyball on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
At Fairway, we're all about fresh. Fresh ingredients, refreshingly low prices, and now, fresh new offerings store-wide. Come try our new convenient grab-and-go meal kits. Discover an even bigger selection of the brands you love. And see how we've updated our stores to make every shopping trip easier, faster, and fresher. Fairway Meat and Grocery. It's what we're all about.
We are back at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. Boy, thrilling match here in this 5A quarterfinal. Number 4 and number 5 seeds going head-to-head.
Yeah, it's been exactly what you would expect out of a 4 and a 5 seed. It has just been amazing.
Linn-Mar winners of set number 1, 25-19. Cedar Rapids Jefferson wins your second set, 25-21. Right now, set 3, Linn-Mar leads 20-16. Nice recovery there by Linn-Mar, and they return. Quick set, right side, going cross court, right in front of the Linn-Mar bench, and they say it's in. The Linn-Mar coaches don't think so. It was right in front of them.
Yeah, Coach Teresa Bear, she did not like that one, because she's not one that's going to get up and start screaming at an official. She just keeps to herself, and the official says, nope, we're going with the linesman.
So 20-17, Linn-Mar leads. Linn-Mar looks to go down the line. And
sends it long.
Yep, sent it long. I was waiting to see if there was a touch, but no. So 20-18, Jayhawks battling back in now, down 2.
Yeah, back to a 2-point game here for Jefferson. They need a point right here.
Good decision there by Renner. That was right up at the net, so she dumps it over deep back row. Back now to Linn-Mar. Jump set left side. Nice dig in the back. Well, could never really dig it up, but it's going to be a kill.
Yeah, good attempt there in the back row by Jefferson. But once again, it went off the bottom part of her hand to her wrist area, goes straight to the floor. She wasn't able to get it off the top and go up.
21-18 Linn-Mar. Bullet serve right down the line. And here's Quebec back up front for the Jayhawks. She puts it down on the far side of the floor.
Yeah, she didn't miss that one. They weren't missing with the hands that time as she walloped that volleyball.
21-19. Jayhawks serving, trailing by 2 here in set number 3. Long on the serve.
Yeah, that one once again going pretty well long as it almost landed before even hitting the ground to the media table, which is quite a ways behind the court there here on court number 1 to our left side.
You see more substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance, serving Iowans since 1884. You can be worry-free with IMT. Visit IMTINS.com today.
And a point's going to go to Jefferson here.
Linn-Mar fans and coaches are disagreeing. Players.
And yeah, Linn-Mar is not happy. They're right behind us. You can probably hear it as well. Not happy at all.
Could be a big break for Jefferson. We'll see. 22-20. Blocked to the net by Jefferson. Little flurry here at the net. Blocked again, and it drops in for Linn-Mar.
Yeah, that was a huge deciding point for the referees there, because it would have made it a 23-19 game, and now with that point for Linn-Mar, it would have been 24-19 had that call go in Linn-Mar's favor.
23-20. Linn-Mar leads it. That was some good net play back and forth, both sides. Spike left side, dug up. Linn-Mar now on the left, off the block. Drops it in for the kill. And Linn-Mar now looking at set point here in set number 3 as Renner got that kill. No, excuse me, that was Van Lemden.
Yeah, great play by her, and now Linn-Mar once again looking to try to take the lead here in this match.
Game point. Oh, That's a rare mistake by Renner. Gives the point to Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
It looks like our court number 2 semifinal is all concluded with. Looks like West Des Moines Valley is moving on. And
that's a big miscue right there by Jefferson. You just got a mistake by Renner that gave you an opportunity, and then you serve it into the net and give them the game. Big miscue on the serve right there by Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah, just a tough break, you know. You're trying to fight your way back into it, and then you serve it into the net.
25-21 is the final in set number 3 in favor of the Linn-Mar Lions. So Linn-Mar now takes a 2-1 lead in this best-of-5 set in this 5A quarterfinal. You are watching state volleyball on the IGHSAU Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy, Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. We'll step aside. We'll be back for set number 4 coming up.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
At Fairway, we're all about fresh. Fresh ingredients, refreshingly low prices, and now, fresh new offerings store-wide. Come try our new convenient grab-and-go meal kits. Discover an even bigger selection of the brands you love. And see how we've updated our stores to make every shopping trip easier, faster, and fresher. Fairway Meat and Grocery. It's what we're all about.
All you have to do, you just have to get their feet here on the pavement and be. Being in Des Moines, you just get it through the experience.
I'm a fan of a lot of our fast, casual cuisine.
A little theater, some great restaurants.
There's a lot going on musically.
If you can't find things to do in Des Moines,
you must be boring.
This is a magical place.
Welcome back to the U.S. Cellular Center here in Cedar Rapids. 5A quarterfinals. We are going to set number 4 in this one between the number 4 and 5 seeds. Linn-Mar with a 2-1 advantage heading into set number 4. Linn-Mar winners of set number 1, 25-19. Cedar Rapids Jefferson wins the second set, 25-21, excuse me. And your third set just went to Linn-Mar, 25-21.
Yeah, if you look at the bracket here, Jamie, Jefferson is at risk, and they would be the first low seed to lose if Linn-Mar were to able to come out. They're at risk here as they are down 2-1. But it was West Des Moines Valley, the number 3 seed, beating the number 6 seed Ankeny across the way on court number 2 moments ago. They will move on to take on number 2 Ankeny Centennial. So 2 CIML teams there as we're trying to find 2 NVC teams across the way.
All right, so we're going to set number 4. Linn-Mar looking to close this one out. And Cedar Rapids Jefferson looking to force a exciting 5th set. So here we go, underway. Middle tip over there at the net by Jefferson, dug up by Linn-Mar. They return it a little wide, and the opening point is set 4. It goes to Cedar Rapids Jefferson, 1-0.
Yeah.
So we were just looking at the stats here in between the sets, and very good distribution in the offensive side by Linn-Mar. Really, there's only 2 girls that are providing most of the attacking by Cedar Rapids Jefferson. But look at the distribution by Linn-Mar. They've got Anna Gorsuch with 11 kills so far, but then you've got Von Lemden with 8, and Niemeyer with 7, and Strauss with 6. And then on the Jefferson side, you've got Quebec with 14 kills and Bochy with 10. And those are Culver has 8, but They just don't have the amount of weapons to distribute the ball to right now that Linn-Mar does.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Jayhawks getting a couple of big points here to start off set number 4, excuse me. But they led in set number 3 too early, and they let Linn-Mar back in.
Quebec dug up. Don't know that ever cleared the net.
Yeah, no.
But they let it go. And it dropped. Jefferson drops it in back row of Linn-Mar. So 3-0 start here in set number 4 for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. I do want to highlight the defense a little bit too for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Maddie Baxter with 24 digs so far, 20 by Kaylee Donner. And then on the Linn-Mar side, 17 digs for Allison Pisarczyk, 15 by Tori Niemeyer, and 10 digs by Ellie Von Lemden. So the defense making plays also.
Big block there up front for the Jayhawks after the kill attempt from Linn-Mar, and actually landed back into the hands of Megan Renner up front. She was holding on to the ball after the play.
Miss hit there deep in the back row by Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Couldn't retrieve it, so point goes to Linn-Mar, and they are on the board in this 4th set.
Yeah, Niemeyer getting the kill there for the Lions.
4-1. Cedar Rapids Jefferson leading early in the 4th set. Must win by the Jayhawks. They're down 2-1. Nice back and forth there. Right side attack. Dug up, return, tried to push it back to the corner. Return, left side by Quebec. Pushed by Von Lemden. And the point is going to go to Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Yeah, good play there by Jefferson getting up to 5. That is the 8th kill of the night for Jefferson's number 15, Cassie Bosch.
Here's Von Lemden. Partially blocked, then dug up. Return into the net by the Jayhawks. 5-2. Jefferson leads.
Yeah, back to Linn-Mar now as Gorsuch will come in and serve. And Gorsuch having herself a little bit of a nice night serving-wise. She's been plopping them into that back row like she did right there.
Left side attack, sails long.
Yeah, Jefferson trying to bring that ball from the back court up to the front court for that kill. And just a little out of whack there. Wasn't able to get it down far enough, and she sends it long.
There's a tip of the net, and that'll be a point for Jefferson as Lindsay Culver just tipped it right up over the top.
Yeah, good attempts, trying to get your hand down there and trying to save it, but just not enough.
6-3, Cedar Rapids Jefferson with the lead. Oh. Yep, didn't have the hands placed right there.
Yeah, no. I think that was more of a defensive tactic than anything as she was trying to block her face from getting crushed.
So Linn-Mar making a bit of a run now. 6-4. Oh, off the blocker. Von Lemden puts it down. That's her 10th kill. And Linn-Mar, look at this. Only down 1 now, 6-5 in this 4th set. They lead 2-1. And that one long down the line.
Yeah, just a little bit out of bounds, says the referees. And so we're back. Look at that. After that big start, we're back to 6-6.
Serve right down to the floor. Nice serve, nice return by Jefferson. Here's Linn-Mar setting up. Nice diving dig in the back row. Free ball return. Linn-Mar setting it up. Von Lemden can't put it down, but they can't get a second hit on it. Way over into the net between the two floors. Timeout, Cedar Rapids Jefferson, as Linn-Mar is on fire right now. 7-6, they've come charging back, and they lead here in set number 4.
Yeah, Jefferson's going to try to slow the bleed here as they're up big. They go back down now by 1, and Will is going to be in there talking to co-head coach Will Norton, going to be in there and telling his team, hey, we're okay. We need to come back. We got to win this set, and then we got to go get 15 in the next set, at least 15 in the next set. And so telling the team, just settle down. We're okay right now. We're okay. We'll
must win here in set number 4 for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Trying to force that 5th set. You're listening or you're watching the state volleyball tournament on the IGHSAU digital network powered by Mid-American Energy. I'm Jamie Brockman, joined by Zarin Eggestal. 7-6 in set number 4. Linn-Mar charging back to take the lead, and they've got the serve out of the timeout. Battle at the net. It's going to be won by Linn-Mar.
Good block there by the Lions, and it ends up going off at Jefferson's hands and out of bounds, but it starts with that net present.
8-6.
Ooh,
boy,
big hammer there.
Yeah.
Brakovic. We've been talking about her tonight as well. Another one of those commits for Cedar Rapids Jefferson, and she goes up and just puts the whooping on that ball. Serving again here for Jefferson. Just can't return it. It was a good serve there by Jefferson, and as an ace serve going in for the Jayhawks.
So out of the timeout, 2 straight to tie it up here in the 4th set by Cedar Rapids Jefferson. 8-8. Oh, nice dump. Caught everybody standing on that one.
Yeah, exactly, as Linn-Mar themselves get another point and retake the lead. We're back and forth here, Jamie.
9-8. Linn-Mar back on top. Trying to end this one in this 4th set and move on to the semifinals. Here's Quebec. Ooh, way from the back, and it's in the net.
Oh no, they're gonna say she wasn't, and they're gonna say she got a good, clean block there. Wow. So a big block there for the Lions gets them another point. They lead by 2 here.
Left side attack. Dug up by Linn-Mar. They return from their left, and that's blocked at the net. Nice net play there. Maddie Baxter's up there.
So the Jayhawks will get that point now, just trail by 1. As, it's one of those where the Jayhawks, again, got to a little bit of a hot start, let Linn-Mar pack in once again, and now we're just back and forth here. And whistle, double hit.
Yep, double hit on Linn-Mar there on the return attempt.
I looked up at our scoreboard for a second, and then I heard a whistle. So,
well, we continue to go back and forth here, trading points back to a 10-10 tie. And Linn-Mar says enough of that.
Yeah, they want to get back into the lead. Back into the lead.
That is Allison Feigenbaum, a 5'11 sophomore for Linn-Mar. Nice serve down the line. Here's Quebec. Linn-Mar returns. Quick set, and nicely done there. Great work between Baxter, the setter, and Brakovic, the hitter.
Yeah, Brakovic, she's been big up front for Cedar Rapids Jefferson so far in this match. We've talked about her a lot. That's because she's doing a lot, trying to keep this team in it.
Now into serve is Kylie Baker, and the hitter Brakovic will go to the bench for a short period and then come right back in after the serve.
Yep.
And again, our substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance.
Good serve there by Baker, but Cedar Rapids Jefferson not able to block Linn-Mar after they were set up to serve.
12-11, Linn-Mar leads it by 1. Here's Quebec. Hard hit, cross court from the left side, but it's dug up. Linn-Mar returns. Nice dig there defensively. Allie Cruzy with that dig, and now, boy, Gorsuch put that one through with authority.
Absolutely, that was just an absolute hammer hit there, and it's 13-11 now. Linn-Mar leads by 2.
That is her 12th kill. Trouble on the serve, receive, and it'll be an ace for the Lions.
Linn-Mar knows that they can win it right here in this set, and they're sure taking advantage of it.
Renner with the ace, 14-11. Jefferson, Quebec, nice dig there. That might have found the corner. Had it not been dug up, and that one rolls right up the net and over. And that's so tough to defend when you never know where it's going to go when the net gets involved.
We haven't seen as many of those as I had thought we would see today, but that one, it just rolls along tight ropes the net there and falls over. You never know where it's going to go.
Timeout taken by Cedar Rapids Jefferson as Linn-Mar leads 15-11. Linn-Mar leads the match 2-1, trying to end it here in set number 4. Well, leaders start at Central College, and scholar athletes succeed on the court and in the classroom. In the past year, 112 Central College student athletes received academic all-conference recognition. Learn how to be more than a spectator by visiting www.central.edu. That's central.edu. Central College over in Pella, Iowa, home of the Dutch.
So 10 seconds or so left in our timeout as Jefferson, once again going to talk about it and say, okay, guys, now is when we need to go. Right now is our time. The Lions, they still need 10 more points. It's not the Lions' game right now. It's still anybody's game here with quite a few points to go.
Yeah, but you got to cut down mistakes. You don't want to give any points to the Lions here. You want to make them work.
Yeah, no errors.
Here's Quebec. Blocked, and it lands in right on the line there off that double block over on the right side for Linn-Mar.
So close. You never know where those are going to go, and it just barely stays in bounds. But a good effort by Jefferson.
16-11, Linn-Mar. Quebec again from the left. Well, she caught him on their heels that time on the back line.
Yeah, point goes to the Jayhawks here, and they needed that one. They needed to get a point. Now they need a run right here.
15 kills in the match for Sydney Quebec of Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Linn-Mar off the serve, sets it left side, and that's down the line.
Tough.
And that's a kill.
Yeah, those are tough right down the line there. It is hard to retrieve those because you don't want to touch them if they're going to go out.
Right. That's Gorsuch, her 13th kill of the match. Quebec blocked. Back to the Jayhawks, left side now, and that'll go down for a kill.
Linn-Mar's fans not happy. They thought that it went off of the net and back to the Jefferson side, so it should have been 4 hits. But the referees say no, it was blocked by Linn-Mar, and that's why play continued. So if it would have hit the net and gone straight back, it would have been 4 hits on Jefferson.
17-13, Linn-Mar. Here is Renner. Dug up, returned by Jefferson. Linn-Mar sets it up. They go back to Van Lemden, and she puts it down.
Wow, that one just lands in there. And since that timeout, it has helped, I think, Linn-Mar a lot more than Jefferson, as Jefferson has been running with this game. Or Linn-Mar, has been running with it since the timeout.
18-13. Linn-Mar leads. Here from the back row is Quebec. They're really going to Quebec a lot here. And the return is into the net from the back row by Linn-Mar.
Just one of those that goes off the wrong part of the hand. You don't get all of them. You're not able to get it over the net. But for Linn-Mar, it's no hurt. We still got a 4-point lead. For Jefferson, it's like, this is our break. They messed up. Let's take advantage of it right here with the serve.
Peyton Brockovich back into the front row for Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Looking for the corner.
There's those eyes again.
And they got it.
There's those eyes again. You just see what part of the court. There was absolutely no Jefferson player within reaching distance of that volleyball. It drops in the back left corner.
19-14. Right side, off the blockers, and drops for the Cedar Rapids Jefferson point. So the Jayhawks still staying alive here, 19-15. See if they can make a run here with Brockovich and Bochy both up in the front row.
Yeah, good effort by Jefferson there, getting a point back. It's 19-15.
Oh, that's a double hit that they got away with there. Yeah, they totally got away with that one.
But Linn-Mar gets the point either way.
Yep.
They weren't so fortunate the last time. Linn-Mar didn't like a call from the officials, but they get the point this time.
20-15. Linn-Mar 5 points away from the semifinals. Serve receive right up at the net. Back to Cedar Rapids Jefferson now. Through the block, dug up. Left side attack by Linn-Mar. Return left side by Jefferson. Renner, little quick set. Dug, but no. Over into the net between the floors by Quebec. And Jefferson is in trouble now. 21-15. Linn-Mar leads set number 4. They lead 2 games to 1 in the match. And they're 4 points away from a trip to the semifinals for the second straight year. Brakovich blocked. Blocked again at the net. Wow.
Wow.
Left and right side. Great net play by Linn-Mar.
That's incredible net presence and net work there by Linn-Mar. And those two both back-to-back plays are tough why we have that center net because it's hard to get those ones.
22-15 Linn-Mar. And that one lands in the back.
Yeah, good kill there by Jefferson. They got it. They needed a point either the last one or this one. They need a few more now because Linn-Mar is 3 points from the semifinals. A return check.
Yep. Cassie Boucher with that kill, her 9th, and now she will serve for the Jayhawks. Down 22-16. There's the dump by Renner. Picked up nicely by Jefferson. Tip at the net. Brakovich gets it to go right over top of that front row with a nice easy little tip. 22-17.
Yeah, Coach Bear not very happy there as the girls were not in the position that she was hoping they were going to be in for that play.
Bochy to serve again. Here's the set. Oh, yeah, just pretty much missed the ball on that one. Completely mistimed it.
Yeah, that was one of those. She went up for it, and she thought it was a little bit more to the left. The game of inches we talk about.
22-18. Jefferson with a couple straight points, trying to come back, force a 5th and deciding set. Linn-Mar trying to put it away. Here's the set left side. Dug by Bochy in the back. Back to Linn-Mar. Nice return there right at the net. That was great awareness at the net there in the middle by Brakovich. That ball barely cleared the net. She saw it, tipped it right back at him, and dropped it in. And now you see Linn-Mar take a timeout, as that is 4 straight points now by Cedar Rapids Jefferson, and it's 22-19 Linn-Mar.
Yeah, and now Jefferson again. Linn-Mar not very happy there in the huddle. Coach Bear saying, come on, guys, we were just a couple points away from going to a return trip to the state semifinals, and now we've let Jefferson right back into it. And Jefferson's a good enough team that if you let them in enough, they're going to. If you open that door far enough, they're going to kick it wide open.
Absolutely.
And they're going to take advantage. You know, if they let Jefferson come back and win this set, this match is anybody's. We're going to go to 15 in the 5th if we get there, and it's anybody's.
Yep.
So Linn-Mar can go from having such a huge advantage right now to not even making it.
So here we go, out of the timeout. All the mo right now is with Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Even though they trail by 3, they're the team on a run right now. Here's the serve by Bochy. Picked up nicely by Linn-Mar. They set it to the left, through the block, and down for the kill.
That one just barely getting in once again. It lands on the white line.
I believe that was Tori Niemeyer with the kill.
And it's 23-19 now, 2 points needed for Linn-Mar.
Linn-Mar serves. Quebec. That one partially blocked, then out of bounds, so the point and kill for Quebec. 23-20, and now you see that substitution coming in again for Jefferson, where Brakovich goes to the bench and Baker comes in to serve.
The serving specialist, you got to see how she does here. Oof.
Brought to you by IMT Insurance, the substitution. 23-20, Linn-Mar. Tip at the net. Picked up by Linn-Mar. Now the Lions return. That's a block at the net, but
no, they're going to say it went down.
Yeah, they're going to say it went down.
Game point here for the Lions. Wow.
Point Linn-Mar. Yep, game and match point here. 24-20.
Crowds on their feet as Linn-Mar is 1 point away from the state semifinals.
And Renner, the University of Purdue, is where her future takes her, and she serves. Quebec, blocked, miscommunication. 3 players right there for Jefferson, and it drops right in between all 3. It drops right in between all 3, and that is set and game and match for Linn-Mar. 25-20, your final in the 4th and final set. So 3-1, Linn-Mar defeating Cedar Rapids Jefferson, and they move on to the 5A semifinals. 25-19 Linn-Mar. 25-21 Cedar Rapids Jefferson. 25-21 Linn-Mar, and 25-20 Linn-Mar. And look at the statistics. 12 kills for Von Lemden. I'll get the official stats. They just took them off the board. They'll be coming to us in a minute. But what it's tough to stop Linn-Mar. It's going to be interesting to watch them against Cedar Falls in the semifinals because both teams have so many weapons, so many choices of where to go. Renner, Von Lemden, Gorsuch, all very, very strong in that match for the Linn-Mar Lions. Congratulations, though, to Cedar Rapids Jefferson on advancing to the 5A state tournament. Their 10th trip to the tournament. Their first appearance last year. It was their first appearance in 20 years where they also fell to Linn-Mar. Talented senior class with 6 girls that'll be playing collegiate volleyball. So congratulations to the Jayhawks of Cedar Rapids Jefferson. They finish up their season 37-7. Coming up here in a moment, Zarin is courtside. He's going to talk to Teresa Bear, the winning head coach of the Linn-Mar Lions. So that's coming up here in just a moment. But you look at the total kills, 18 for Quebec, 11 each for Boche and Culver for Cedar Rapids Jefferson, 13 for Gorsuch, 12 for Von Lemden, 11 for Niemeyer for Linn-Mar. And you can see their hugs and celebrations, and now Coach Bear will visit with Zarin. I don't think it's on. I can't hear him.
On every point. We just kept talking about that all week.
So you win the crucial set, number 1. It's pretty crucial to get out, get going, but then you fall in 2. You come back and you get a couple of wins, and in 4, a little bit rough down the stretch, but you're able to get a timeout. You come back and you win the 4th set.
For sure, yeah. I think sometimes you get into that mode of playing to not lose rather than playing to win, and we just need to get our mindset, kind of set up a couple things at the net, and execute the game plan.
Back to the semifinals once again. What are you looking forward to this year?
Just another rematch with Cedar Falls again. Conference tournament.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing is this is one of the schools that you guys play all year long in Cedar Rapids Jefferson,
Yeah.
So you knew a lot about them.
Yep, we did. We'd played them twice already. We played them 5 times last year, so we know the girls well. But again, just an outstanding team, and kudos to them. They have really turned that program around. They're doing a great job over there.
Alrighty, Coach. Good luck in the semifinals versus Cedar Falls.
All right, thank you very much.
Backed up to you in the booth.
All right, thank you very much, Zarin. And that should be a great one. Cedar Falls, number 1 seed, undefeated defending champs, and Linn-Mar, number 4 seed. As you heard, hey, it's just another Cedar Falls Linn-Mar match, right? Just happens to be in the state semifinals once again for the team to move on to the finals. So again, 3-1 in favor of Linn-Mar. They move on to the semifinals. And your final stats, 11 kills for Tori Niemeyer, 12 for Von Lemden, 13 for Gorsuch to lead the way offensively, 24 digs for Allison Pasarik, 18 for Tori Niemeyer. And leading the way for Cedar Rapids Jefferson, you had 18 kills for Sydney Quebec, 11 each for Cassidy Bochy and Lindsay Culver. That's going to do it for this one. Coming up, more volleyball as we will head to the Class 4A quarterfinals. That's coming up next, and we invite you to stay tuned all day.